Crypto scammers used Google to steal over $500,000 last month. Let's get right into this story. So, warning to crypto fans, phishing schemes are not just for email anymore. In a new scam, criminals are manipulating online advertising to target cryptocurrency users searching for digital currency wallet apps, MetaMask, and Phantom, according to cybersecurity firm Checkpoint Research. Fraudsters bid on keywords on Google Ads, luring cryptocurrency enthusiasts to counterfeit versions of the websites, according to the Checkpoint investigation. The effectiveness of the scam and the challenges of proving fraud occurred reveal some of the downsides of anonymized digital savings accessible to anyone who has the right code. The Google Ads phishing scam likely resulted in the theft of at least $500,000 worth of cryptocurrency in November, according to Checkpoint. The scale of fraud is often difficult to calculate because not everyone affected reports such incidents. Representatives from MetaMask Phantom didn't respond to requests for the comment. A Google spokeswoman said, "This behavior directly violates our policies, and we immediately suspended these accounts and removed the ads." Now, here's the thing: if you've ever been on YouTube, which you probably have, you probably are, you will sometimes, if you end up liking the whole business slash finance space or money space of any kind, you will sometimes see ads of like live streams of like famous people talking about cryptocurrency. Those are basically scams. I don't know if every single one of them is a scam, but pretty much you can assume if there is a random live stream getting like 50,000 plus views, and it's just like some random like copy of a video that was made a while ago but is being played like it's live streamed, is basically a scam, and they're going to try to get your money. Like it's crazy, right? Like it's very crazy how common these crypto scams are. So A, this appears to be a malicious actor looking for ways to evade our detection. We are always adjusting our enforcement mechanisms to prevent these abuses. So, how this game works: holders of cryptocurrencies must have access to the long string of numbers that identify their holdings on the decentralized ledger known as the blockchain. Some people store these numbers as hard copies. Many store them in online wallets provided by crypto exchanges and by specialist apps such as MetaMask and Phantom. Most crypto holders first buy and hold digital currencies in brokerage style accounts on websites such as Coinbase or Robinhood. There are certain things, such as buying non fungible tokens, which are not possible on these platforms, however. So, some enthusiasts move their crypto holdings to more flexible apps, include, including MetaMask, which specializes in storing Ethereum linked tokens and enabling purchases of NFTs, and Phantom, which specializes in applications of the Solana cryptocurrency. Both sites allow for the transfer of cryptocurrency from other platforms into their wallets. So during November, Google searches for both MetaMask and Solana were answered in part by ads with links to phony lookalike websites, according to Checkpoint. If a user inadvertently clicked on the link, they entered an intricate simulation of real websites, like a digital version of an Ocean 11 caper. A screenshot captured by Checkpoint, for example, shows one of the links as phanton.app, a single keystroke from the legitimate phantom.app URL. So once a user clicked on the link, the web design, as illustrated by more checkpoint screenshots, was a perfect replica of the Bonafide site. Even the pop up tech support instant messages, according to Checkpoint, were carefully matched to the legitimate site's web design. And this kind of like, you can understand why they're going through such efforts by doing something like this because of the potential amount of money that they could get their hands on, right? Like, even though they said that like at least $500,000, we're talking this could easily have been multiple millions of dollars, okay? Possibly even billions, because you don't know when it comes down to cryptocurrency. So once inside the fake Phantom or MetaMask site, users were prompted through the account creation process. The language on the prompts made it appear that the user was creating a brand new wallet, but they were actually setting up new passwords for an existing Phantom or MetaMask wallet, one controlled by the scammers. When it came to funding the wallet, the fake website linked back into the bona fide website, so any cryptocurrency transferred to the new wallet could be instantly swiped by the scammers. So, a nightmare end to the year. One Texas man who fell prey to a similar MetaMask game in late November lost about $50,000 of Bitcoin after a fake help agent wormed their way into his Coinbase account. Money agreed to not publish his name since he was the victim of a crime. Now, his troubles didn't end there. He said he is plagued by nightmares about the experience. He has spent a lot of the holiday season filing reports with the Federal Trade Commission and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, or the FBI, and is concerned that he will have difficulties proving that he is no longer in control of the cryptocurrency, potentially leaving himself liable to capital gains taxes. I just feel like such a fool, the Texas man told Money. Pretty crazy when you really think about it. Like, I mean, when it comes down to cryptocurrencies, just be safe. And really, for the majority of people, you probably don't need to necessarily get involved into anything crazy, right? For example, if you just want like a small amount of exposure to cryptocurrency without that much risk to you, you can probably go with Robinhood or Coinbase in the description of this episode and just sign up for accounts in there and just like do dollar cost averaging into those cryptos on those websites with those accounts, those apps, just to keep it simple, right? And I'm talking like small exposure, maybe like $5 a day or like $5 a week or like $5 a month, something not even crazy, right? Like a small amount of money in terms of ratio on money that you actually have. So, for example, there's nothing wrong with doing like 1 to 5% of your total net worth into like cryptocurrency. So, like, let's say, for example, that your net worth is like $100,000, right? Well, you could put like $95,000 into like the stock market and like $5,000 into Bitcoin and Ethereum or other types of cryptocurrencies that you're interested in, right? Or you could just put $1,000 into cryptocurrency or $2,000 into cryptocurrency, right? Just a small amount of exposure. Like a size where if you lost everything, it's not going to affect your investment. But if it ends up 10xing, 20xing, 1000xing, it'd do quite well for you, right? So that's one way to just really think about it. Like, just don't go too heavy in something that you don't necessarily have much knowledge in. But there's nothing really wrong with just putting a small ratio of your money into cryptocurrency because cryptocurrency isn't really going to go anywhere now. It's going to be more mainstream, more common, and as businesses end up adopting more ways to transact with cryptocurrency, the easier it's going to end up being. And who knows, potentially, since they've actually talked about this, the federal government of the United States might actually end up creating their own digital currency, which in reality it makes a lot of sense because they want to track everyone and be able to tax everyone on every single dollar that they make. So it would make sense for them to make a digital currency that they could track everything, have access to everything, have a record for everything, be able to print nonstop because it's all cryptocurrency, and be able to tax you because they know how much you made and from where. So just keep that in mind as well. If you want to learn how to get out of debt, go to 40inbox.com. We'll see you in future episodes. And feel free to share a story of a crazy finance article.